Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Solus Lupus. Um, I just wanted to put a little commentary, maybe an introduction to my channel, even though I didn't do that. I just started posting videos. But this is a clip of Battlefield 4. I was playing Domination, sniping, using the SRR-61. I believe my final KD was 24 and 13. Not a tremendous gameplay, but I think it was actually decent. I would say I would call it average for sniping in Battlefield 4 in close quarters. I am using the 6x scope, just so I'm not zoomed in too much. I usually like to use the 8-power scope when we're playing Conquest or whatnot, but basically, like I said, I just wanted to tell you about my channel, what I plan to do. Basically, I do work full-time, so I can't post videos regularly every single day. Right now, I just plan on doing like 2 to 3 videos a week. Mainly, just little clips here and there, especially of like DayZ or something like that, silly moments. This part was kind of cool, by the way. This guy was a little upset, I think, after I killed him. But basically, yeah, I just want to do some DayZ clips, Battlefield montages. Maybe I'll end up getting into some walkthroughs. Not sure yet. Most of my games that I'm going to be playing, pretty much all the games that I'm going to be playing, is going to be on PC. I used to be a console guy, but I don't know. These new consoles, they're cool and everything, the hardware in them, the really cool things that they can do, but I don't know. It just frustrates me because they're pushing the media center thing, and I just want to put a game in and play. That's all I care about. I just want to play games. Come home from work, relax, play some video games. Isn't that what everybody wants to do? But I know at first I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it, just because I was worried about the keyboard and mouse. I didn't know if I would be able to get used to it, but I love the mouse now. It's amazing. It's so much more accurate. You have so much more control over your guy, where you're aiming and stuff, considering instead of the controller that can just be wonky sometimes. But yeah, so I mean, that's basically all in all about my channel. Maybe in the end, I might I'm thinking about getting a PS4. My other problem with that is, why do I want to pay? And this was always my beef with Xbox and Microsoft. Why do I always want to pay to play online? I already pay for the internet. Why do I want to pay even more just to play online? I know you get, certain deals and all that stuff, blah blah blah, but I don't know. I just never got that. And with PC, you have a lot more options. Plus, you can play all the cool mods that people make off of certain games and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think I'm just gonna stick with PC for right now. Maybe eventually in a couple years, I might get a PS4, just because I really love PlayStation exclusives. I had a PS3. I still have it. One of my favorite games of all time is The Last of Us. This guy, I have no explanation for that guy. It was really, I don't know. But yeah, The Last of Us, amazing game. Naughty Dog. I loved Uncharted. It's just, that's the only reason why I might end up going and getting a PS4. But we'll see. Hopefully maybe it will come down in price and I can end up getting it. I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, I plan on doing 2 to 3 videos a week. mainly DayZ, and Battlefield, you know, and I'll probably throw in some walkthroughs, you know, of different, you know, games of just me playing. I'm really thinking about possibly The Walking Dead. I already played season 1 of the Telltale game. I really don't know what I was thinking here, because I wanted to kill this guy, and I don't know how I missed him there either, but this is where I kind of said, oh shit. I seen 3 guys. But anyways, like I said, I've been having a blast editing. Never thought I would have so much fun editing. I never, you know, I had the opportunity to do some editing in school, but I never went for it. That guy, Claymore. I never took any classes on editing or anything like that, so I am using, just to tell you a little bit of what I'm using, I am using Adobe Premiere Elements 12 to edit my videos. I also have, to capture my gameplay, I have an AverMedia Live Gamer HD. That thing is pretty sweet. I love, and I know the main thing I seen when I was doing reviews is I seen everybody loved the hotkey button. You know, the little button that comes that it's USB, plug it in, and you just push it to record. That's amazing. Don't have to worry about hotkeys on your keyboard and all that BS. But yeah, tell you a little about my gaming setup. I have 2 monitors. I have 2 Asus 21.5-inch monitors. I have, let's see here, I have a AMD 8-core Black Edition CPU with a aftermarket CPU cooler. It's the Evo 212. I have Corsair 16GB RAM. I have, for my graphics card, I have the HD 7970 gigabyte version with the WindForce. Maybe I'll end up upgrading. I know maybe I'll even go, that was a pretty good drag scope there. I like that. But maybe I'll end up going with Crossfire. I don't know. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, AMD, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? It's kind of something I built on my own. You know, AMD is a little bit cheaper than Intel, so that's why I ended up going with that. And I mean, they're still good. It's still good tech. You know, I don't care what anyone says. It's still good tech. For my power supply, I have a Corsair CX750. I think that's a bronze rating or whatever. And I also have 2 hard drives. I wanted to go with a solid state, but it was just too pricey at the time. So I ended up going with 2. Well, when I first built it, I just went with a Western Digital Velociraptor, 500 gigabytes, and then I ended up recently getting, when I got my capture card, another Western Digital 2 terabyte drive. So my case is nothing special. Oh, and my motherboard, that is a Sabertooth, Asus Sabertooth. Love it. It's an amazing board. You can do so much different stuff with it, especially with, you know, in BIOS and stuff like that, and overclocking and with your CPU and your I really like the feature that Asus provides with the you can change your settings, or you can boot directly into BIOS just by, you know, clicking on an icon type of deal. So, but that's really cool. But like I said, you know, I used to be a console guy, and now I'm just going to be mainly playing PC games. I love PC so far. Master Race, you know, what else can you say? yeah, so I just didn't really like where the consoles were going. If a lot of people hate it, I don't really care. Just because media centers, they're really pushing that, and I'm not a fan. So just doing this out of fun. Definitely not looking to get any money in the end. Um, and I mean that's pretty much in my mind. That's you got to be very lucky for that to happen. So I could care less. As long as I am having fun editing videos, playing video games, that's what I'm going to continue to do. I'll just put some clips together, for montages with Battlefield, mainly probably sniping. I love sniping in this game. It's, compared to a COD sniping, it's just, there's so much more of a challenge in this game, sniping, because it's so much, I wouldn't say it's perfectly realistic, very, very realistic, but it is. That was a nice no scope too. That guy had no idea I was coming. But the sniping is just so much more challenging. That's why I love it. Having to aim a little bit higher for guys that are farther away for the bullet drop and everything. That's realistic. I mean, COD, you don't have to do that. It's all up in your face. This is more tactical gameplay. I know Battlefield 4 is having a lot of problems right now. They still are. They are pushing out, new patches and everything. I believe with all the reviews that forums that I read and stuff like that, it seemed to me like DICE was made to push it out earlier than they wanted to if the game wasn't ready, which that happens a lot anymore. It's kind of ridiculous. Everybody's money hungry with all their games, and they just want to get a game out before it's actually finished. And it's very annoying, especially for us gamers, because then we gotta, deal with all the bugs in the beginning. But it is what it is. That's the type of world we live in. Everybody wants that green stuff. But, like I said, I'm going to stick with Battlefield 4. I probably won't ever get COD because I'm so annoyed with that game anymore. It's just the same game over and over and over again. And I'm not wasting $60 ever again on that game. Although, I say that now and who knows, maybe I'll end up getting one in the future, but whatever. But, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just give you an introduction to the channel, what I'm planning. So, more things to come. Alright, 24 and 13. Not good, not great, but it is what it is. Alright, catch you guys next time. Later.